going.
We did. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but we tolerated them to a point. Now they want to push it in people's face. Now they want to say you have to accept me, and they can get people fired for their Facebook posts or their Twitter posts, or if they're dox them, or also get them kicked out of college, out of school, just because they said something mean online. Do you think that's right?
I mean, kind of. If you're homophobic and being an awful person towards another person.
How do they affect you? How do they affect you?
How do they?
Are you kidding?
How do they affect you?
They teach in schools now.
Okay, there are many gay youth. What? Shouldn't they feel accepted and validated?
There are not many. No. 2% of the population is gay. 2%.
Oh, girl.
That's not many.
I can.
That's a tiny population. That's 1 in 50. 1 in 50 at best.
Really?
Don't call me a girl. Don't call me a girl. I'm a guy. All right.
Okay,
hey,
sorry.
My pronouns. I'm not a girl.
Okay. Sorry. I apologize. There's a lot of people just at my school that are gay.
Well, that's because there's this new pro-gay push. There's the gay agenda.
Or people are just not scared of themselves anymore. And they're feeling more accepted because of this society.
No. I had a lot of friends in school, and they never said that they were not a bunch of gay people in the 90s or the 2000s. This is a conditional thing. Nobody's born gay. This is something that's conditioned into people. You know that 72% of gay people were raped as kids?
Oh, is that a real statistic? Where'd you find that?
Yeah, it is.
Where'd you find that?
It's a poll.
It's a poll?
Yeah, P-O-L-L.
I know what a poll is. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, it could be P-O-L, poll on 4chan, but yeah, I mean, you don't believe that you're not born gay.
I believe you're born gay. Why would you choose to be oppressed?
Well, exactly. Well, because it's actually like a form of oppression now. You can get jobs for being gay. You can get special privileges for being gay. I mean, there's lots of perks for being gay now.
You can also get special privileges for being poor.
You can intimidate straight people to shut up. So there you go. I just gave you 3-4 things right there. Why would you want to be gay? Because there's perks to being gay.
But there you go. If you get married to a same-sex partner for your whole life, isn't that kind of redundant?
Ask your question and rephrase that question.
Okay, so say you're pretending to be gay to get the perks, to get free college. Then, if you go off and marry a same-sex partner, literally, why would you choose to not be happy? Why can't you just let people be happy and be themselves?
Again, but it's not about... See, that's what I was getting to earlier. Back in the 90s, it was just live and let live. And keep it in your own bedroom and keep it to yourself. That was how I wish it stayed. Keep it to yourself, keep it in the bedroom. Don't push it on my kids. Don't push it in schools. But we're not there anymore. Well, that's where I used to be. And then they kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And now, gays say to me now, oh, you can't, gay sex is gross. And they'll be like, oh, you can't knock it till you try it. Can you believe that? You can't knock it till you try it.
Well, why?
I mean, they're basically saying, I can't criticize being gay unless I try it. That's what they say now. And they're like, oh, why, if being gay is so unnatural, why does it feel like, why is the G-spot in the asshole in it? I mean, they say a lot of gross shit these days. You have no idea what's going on.
Okay, you talked about pushing it on people. Straightness was pushed everywhere for how many years?
No, it's not pushed. It's just the natural default of all life. The reproduction, male, female, that doesn't need to be pushed. That's just what default means? It just means the normal state of life. You believe in biology, right?
Mm-hmm.
The man deer gets with the female deer, the male lion gets with the
There are
female
many
lion.
homosexual animals, actually. You should look it up sometime. It's very interesting.
No. See, again, even in a lion species or bears, it's still low, 1%. 2%, very, very low amounts of gay. Because if it was more than that, basically the species would go extinct. If it goes to like 20%, 30%, then the species will just go extinct.
Okay, but that's not gonna happen because there are still lots of straight people.
Yeah, well, the population booms are happening in like Africa and India and China, not in like Europe or America or Canada. You see, and they very much China, China and India don't have this big gay push. In Africa, the same way, they're not pushing all this gay stuff in Africa or India or China, and they're having population booms. So you're saying that we should push gay stuff on them so they stop having kids?
When did I ever say that?
It's just a question. Do you think we should do that?
No. Well, we don't have to push.
Well, why not? They're pushing straightness on people. Right?
Ultimately, it's your
pushing straightness.
In your words, it's
Wow,
you're not born with it,
straightness.
but ultimately, it's your choice, isn't it? Like why?
Aha.
If it's accepted, does
the choice.
No, in your words, I believe you were born gay, but that can be an opinion.
Born gay.
No, oh my god. I believe people that are gay are born gay.
No, but there's no. Okay, so you can look at okay, so if you take like 100 babies,
Mhm.
and you take the DNA from 100 babies, you'll find like a gay gene in a baby. So you're basically saying that there's a gay baby. You'll find like a gay baby.
How did you know you were straight?
Right there. What?
How did you know you were straight?
Again, it's not this like binary of gay or straight. Straight is the normal default. 98% of people.
Okay, but for gay people, gayness is the normal default.
Of life is reproduction. You don't have to push that at anybody. That's just natural. You are naturally attracted to the opposite sex. Naturally, if you go outside of that, you're a deformed life form.
Maybe someone's naturally attracted to the same sex, and it's not a freaking choice, dude.
What about people that are into cannibalism? They're that's natural in life, isn't it? But that's destructive to life, just like being gay.
How is being gay destructive?
Well, let's see. They don't pass on their genes. They get a bunch of diseases. They turn into like degenerate communists, basically. And they're more into drugs. They're more likely to kill themselves. They're more likely
to kill themselves because of people like you.
No. I told you I was very accepting of people. It's when they started pushing it on me and my family and my friends that I started saying, hey, stop being weirdos. Like, stop. Like, they want to have like sex in public, like at gay pride parades in front of kids and stuff. That's fucking.
A gay pride parade is not having gay sex in public.
Gay sex in public. Yes, they do. You'll find plenty of videos about that.
There are plenty of straight people that have sex in public. It's wrong and it's awful, but it just happens.
Kids, they give each other blowjobs in front of kids on these gay pride parades. Yes, they do.
Have you ever been to a pride parade? How do you know?
I just told you there's videos of them doing the sick.
Why did you watch those videos?
Because you need to know what's going on in life. Why would I watch anything I hate? Because I want to know what's out there in the world. That's why. Why? Okay, I've seen like beheading videos from like Muslims. Why would I watch that? Because I want to know like the savage things happening in the world. Why would I watch the cannibals in Africa eat each other? Because I want to see what's happening in Africa. Why would I want to see Aboriginals drink gasoline in Australia? Because I want to see how dumb these people are. I want to understand the world, and you don't.
I do, though.
No, you think that all this stuff is natural.
It
It's not.
is.
It's abnormal.
I want to hear what you think about trans people now.
Well, I feel bad for them. They are mentally ill.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
Because everything about them, like a man who thinks he's a woman, everything about them is male. They have a male brain, a penis, a male chromosomes, male blood, semen, everything of male bones, male muscles, everything about them is male, but something in their brain is miswired or crossed, and they think they're a woman. I want them to get help. I don't want to have them cut off their wieners, and they're going to kill themselves from that, actually. It's not from people being mean to them. In fact, we accept trans people a lot now, right? And they still kill themselves at like the same rate today, right now. They still kill themselves at the same rate right now.
There's been a study that shows that trans people do actually have the gender they want to transition to, that brain. They have that brain.
Oh, yeah, some Jewish study from some communist professor.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a Harvard study, actually.
Yeah, Harvard is run by Jews.
Okay.
Are you not a Christian?
No.
No? Well, in the Bible, it calls the Jews the synagogue of Satan. They're pushing evil.
Wasn't Jesus Jewish?
You're not even a Christian, so I can't explain this to you.
I was raised on Christianity.
You see, before Jesus, there were many kinds of Jews, like the Pharisaism. Why am I even going into this? There were many kinds of Jews before Jesus, and then basically the Jews that rejected Jesus are the Jews you see today. I mean, that's as basic as I can make it for you. They rejected Jesus, and they killed him, and they pushed all the evil. They were the original slave owners. They were the main slave owners in America, in Africa, in the Middle East, in South America. I mean, not good people.
Okay. So, but
anyway, go back to your trans people argument.
Again, why does it bother you?
Well, I told you, I mean, I don't know how much easier I can explain this.
Why can't you just accept people, though?
I was a very tolerant person for a long time. And I wanted them to just keep it to themselves and not push it on other people. Do you understand?
Maybe I don't want straightness pushed onto me.
Let's say I really like soccer or something.
Okay.
And I go over. You must like soccer just like I do, or you're a fucking bigot, soccer phobe. And I'm gonna pass laws against you. I'll get you fired from your job. I'll get you fucking kicked out of school. I'll get your kids taken away. Don't you see the problem there?
Okay, but that's a bad comparison because soccer is a sport.
No, it's not. No, it's an analogy.
It's a bad analogy.
I'm trying to have you understand the.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying.
But them pushing it, they're pushing it just like on my soccer example. They're pushing it onto normal people. If they just kept it to themselves and they didn't do that, I would leave them alone. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, whatever.
So, what do you define as pushing on?
I don't think you have the brain for this.
No, I really think I do.
I explained this
So,
to you.
defining as pushing on. So, like, two guys holding hands in public, is that pushing on? I'm looking for examples here.
Well, I mean, that would be an example of, like, public homosexuality. That would be pushing it on other people. But I mean more specifically, like trying to make it put in schools and trying to hurt people that disagree with you, things like that. That's a major concern I have. That they will try to hurt you financially, physically, with your school, your job. If you are mean to them, or not even mean, just like I think it's wrong to be a tranny. I think you should get help. They'll try to get you hurt for that. That's not right. That's pushing it on people. Don't you fucking understand?
I do understand. I understand what you're saying.
Great.
I just disagree with it.
That's pushing.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, obviously I'm not going to change your mind on anything, and you are...
You're a woman. You're not as smart as me. You're like half my age. We're not equals, okay? Women have like 20 less IQ than men on average, so...
I bet my IQ is so much higher than yours.
Oh, really? What was the first state?
The first state?
Yeah. Are you gonna Google
Pennsylvania?
It?
I just didn't pay attention in history. That doesn't have anything to do with my IQ.
What's the square root of 49?
7.
What's the capital of Florida? Yeah.
Wait, I know Tampa. It's Tampa.
What's the power plant of the cell?
The mitochondria.
Oh, there you go. I had to think. So,
yeah, I had to think back to 7th grade science class.
Wait a minute. Well, it's gonna get a little harder.
Okay.
It's gonna get a little harder for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are all races the same?
yes and no.
The answer is no.
You think you are so smart, and that is just so gosh darn cute.
Well, see, I could name at least 10 things different from blacks and whites. At least 10.
Okay, go for it. I'm listening.
Let's see. Skull sizes, brain sizes, facial features, IQ scores, testosterone differences, temperament differences, time management differences, obviously nasty poop skin. Let's see, that's 8, that's 7, 8. They evolved in different areas of the world for thousands of years, and they haven't invented shit. There you go, that's 10.
Okay.
Can you refute any of those things?
IQ is based on individual, not an entire race.
No, because it's just basic logic, like doing puzzles and math and stuff. It's just like blacks are just too dumb to do that stuff.
Okay. So, what I've gathered from this very long conversation, you're homophobic. You're racist.
No.
No, you are.
I'm a race realist, and I don't believe homosexuality should be pushed on people.
Okay.
These labels you have are just slanders against white people, by the way.
Do you not see my skin, sir? Like.
That doesn't matter. You could still be a white person that's anti-white. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm not anti-white. I'm
Yes,
anti-racism.
Well, I'm a race realist.
Okay.
That's not the same as a racist.
All right. Well, I hope you have a fantastic evening.
Okay, have a good night.
You too.